What's up, everybody, and welcome to Everybody's Talking About It. It's your boy Mark J. This is the show where we talk about everything that everybody's talking about. And today, that's what we talking about, y'all.
What we talking about?
We're talking about Mary J. Mary J. I'm in love with Mary J. You hear that? Rick James in the voice, Mary J. But for real though, it's a topic because everybody, it's open because I really want to know y'all opinion. It's becoming so big now. It's such a wide thing. Weed is now in everything. There's food, there's lotions, there's slippers. You know, you can even get, you know what I mean?
Cereal bars.
You can wear it.
Slippers. Not slippers.
Macaroni and cheese.
Every kind of thing you can put it in now. Somebody
They got
has made
lotion.
barbecue wings.
They got a lotion.
And we lotions.
It's
Yeah.
cooking shows for
So you know, I got the butter in the car.
Oh.
I should have had that. I should have brought it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We shoulda had
It's right in the
But
car.
listen, y'all. Let me start. Let me stop doing this. Y'all gotta see the cash, y'all. Y'all see the cash? Everybody say what's up. And right there in the front row, wearing merch by Everybody's Talking About It, Love Yourself. And that's Earl down there. Say what's up, Earl. Next to him is Charlie, and he's wearing some merch from Everybody's Talking About It that say, no matter what you think, no matter how you feel, I'm gonna be me. That's it. Next to him, with the left eye, rest in peace, Lisa Lopez. Give it up for Rihanna.
My spirit animal.
Behind her, straight out the 70s. Give it up to Donna Summer. Give it up to Terry, yo. Next to Terry, he's new to the show. Give it up for my boy Justin. Next to him from the Juice Box Podcast, my bro Trent. And then, of course, the director of Everybody's Talking About It, Gus. Give it up for my boy. So now we're here to talk about some real stuff. But before we get into that, we all got shots, right?
We do. I can't take all the shots.
Oh my God.
You know this already.
That's not even a full one.
My throat isn't long enough.
Oh.
Just take it real quick. Mary J on three.
She said it.
Everybody's talking about it. Shot cups. Okay. Soft plug. All right, here we go. This is to our girl for being there for so long for us. She comes in green and purple and orange and all kinds of things. White widow. Just a girl.
Kiss everyone.
Give it up for Mary Jane.
Hey.
This is a three-piece.
Jesus.
I can't do it.
Let's get into
Take a
it.
little sip.
Y'all get into it.
So, what's this over here?
What?
Straight to the point.
So, there's a young lady that I know. She is really, really close. She's actually a sister to Rodney. And she has a business called Nips and Sips. So we are going to test out in front of y'all some nips. And see if we like their
What's
nips.
nip?
Oh, I think you like nipples. I'm like,
True.
So, Charlie, you do the honors for us as we start discussing how we feel about this thing and how it's affecting society, how it's taking over, how it's become so popular. It's in, people are becoming more outwitted on social media, people making videos, smoking or, talking about it. So many different people that's carrying products out here that they're selling and things. So how do y'all feel? Let's talk about it.
Let all my peoples out of jail that was locked up for marijuana offenses. And that's all I have to say about that.
I agree. I agree. Y'all agree?
yeah, I think it's crazy just that, like, when you just think of everything that they really just made this illegal. Like, just 5-10 years ago, it was not 10 years ago, it was, all hell would break loose. You know what I mean? Oh, we gotta lock him up forever because he had a quarter. Not even a quarter, not even like a quarter pound, like a quarter of an ounce on him. He was driving. You know what I'm saying? And now people are making billions of dollars off the same industry that you were talking about, these drug dealers and these that and these that. And we're getting locked up. And when I say we, I'm very specifically, like, we're talking about black people. We getting locked up and we not getting out for these, you know what I'm saying? These Jones. Yo, this Jones, so listen, I'll be real with you, yo. This Jones is hitting. Crazy. Came in like a wrecking ball. Them Jones. Bro,
Wait, so
when y'all took a shot, this was my shot right here. I never even got the liquor. I'm gonna just take it.
This is the crunch berries.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I see a cookie.
No, I just had some like cinnamon.
Yeah, it was like
It was good. I don't know. I feel like peer pressure. Like that was good. I not this
Bro, Trent, give it to me.
Should I not do it?
He don't know if you want the food or his answer.
All right, I'm about to do his ass. You know,
Hey, see what?
you want it back?
What you think?
He said, what do you want?
What you think?
This one, that.
I don't know.
This, so I can deal with that.
Oh, eyes are kind of-
Wait. Trent giving me his thoughts. Go ahead.
Yeah, weed's definitely getting mainstream though. Like you said,
Y'all high.
like y'all said, like how people was getting locked up for it, but now it's clearly like it's benefiting like the people that are in charge, so people can make those decisions. Like none of those people are getting out of jail for like those like offensive crimes, but then there's literally like $1 billion company that was took like from underneath our nose.
True. So what do y'all feel about drug tests and testing for weed? Jobs testing for weed.
A lot of places said they're gonna stop like within the next couple of years. So.
Is Pennsylvania on that list?
You know we're gonna be last.
No, I think
But it's legal.
I think
Weed is
Pennsylvania
legal in
is.
Pennsylvania?
No.
Is weed legal in
Is it?
Pennsylvania?
No.
It's
Oh,
getting
okay.
there. It's getting there.
Recreation.
But it's not.
You can get a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a card in Pennsylvania now, but
Now the crazy thing about weed is that as it technically is a drug, right?
okay.
How?
Well, I mean, just it. Well, it is. I mean,
It's
It alters like your
It's
physiological like.
It's a herb.
Apparently, because apparently it
in
changes your state.
Yeah.
Then that means they automatically signal it as being a drug.
Exactly.
Because anything that is a mood enhancer or a emotion enhancer or a physical, changes your physical in any way or your mental in any way is now a drug. I get what you're saying, but to us, we know better.
Right.
It's a plant.
Right. That's why I said technically it is an herb.
It's a bush.
But a lot of drugs are made from herbs, plants, bushes, mold,
and-
like
and-
penicillin.
now watch
Like
this.
it's made from a whole bunch of stuff.
Now, since we're on herbs, what's another herb that is mainstream, that is allowed, but is actually hurting more people than weed?
Mushrooms?
Cigarettes,
Oh!
tobacco.
True.
Nobody has anything to say about that.
You feel what I'm saying? They have been manufacturing
for decades.
cigarettes for years. And the only reason that it's okay is because it's for profit. The main reason why they stopped and they started cracking down hard on us because, you know what I'm saying, we had it, is because why? We started to make what?
Gus, stop playing on my shit. I'm over there playing basketball behind his dick.
We're literally getting.
No, dead serious.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, if you actually think about it, it's like, well, is that not? Why is that not wrong? But it's okay if they slap on the back. The Surgeon General says, "Hey, this might cause some cancer." But that's okay. Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, so why can't we sell weed and put on the back of it? Hey, you might get a little.
Well, shit, Viagra might get you card, it might not. You know what I mean?
This is gas! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Yeah.
Smoke at your own risk.
Smoke at your own risk.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I smoke at my own risk. But because
That guy deep. Whoa. How are y'all doing it?
Not how.
I'm thinking about
My God.
all the things. You've never heard of ananybody dying from marijuana.
That's
Like
what
we've
I'm
never
saying.
heard.
I had a heart attack from eating the edible. I swear to God.
But did you?
Like, did you die?
But did you die? Clearly, you still sitting here, right?
Oh wait, let me ask y'all this, because y'all women. Hold on, fellas. Do y'all ever get the stigma of women smoking? Like, how do guys approach you of like they don't like their women to smoke or any of that?
Not
How
that
you
I
You
used to
just
smoke.
smoke. You too pretty to smoke. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I hate
He
hearing
was
that.
probably on probation. He couldn't smoke, so he didn't want
So
to.
he was mad.
Yeah.
Yo, do you feel like that, Trent? Like, 'cause, you are the reason why I asked Trent specifically because he's a person that feels one way and then does something different sometimes. So he'll be like, "I smoke, but I don't want my girl to smoke. Like, you can't smoke."
Oh,
man.
okay.
I used to
So you
no. One, I'm completely older, but that was like when everybody started to smoke. Like, remember it was like when we were like early 20s, like 1920s. That's when it was like.
Nice.
Yeah, because he's right. Because me and Trent met at 18, so it was different.
The girls used to sneak the smoke, so it was like shit. Like it was like we not even doing all that. But like so. But like nah, since I've gotten older, like I can care less. Like, smoke.
But you don't see. My problem is I don't want you to look like it. I don't want you to walk out here looking like that's all you do. There's some girls out here that really just be done. Like just done. And that's all you always asking for. You got a rat? You got a rat? Oh, I need to go outside and smoke. I gotta go smoke. And it's like, didn't you just smoke? And it's like, damn, you got girls out here that want to smoke more than you.
Cause I'm the type of girl, like, but you'll never know, like somebody.
But you don't look like you do, though. You don't look like that, though.
You smoke. See how easy it was.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's different. There's some girls that really wear that on them. Like, it's just all over them. Like, you just be like, damn, it's coming out your pores, sis. Like, and it's like girls come more prepared than, like, guys nowadays. I've seen girls go in their pocketbook, whip out raps, Dutches, a grinder, all that. And you be like, all right. She be like, yeah. Cause it used to be like, babe, roll this. And then now it's just, you taking too long, babe. I got time. I got to smoke. So it's like, damn. All right. Are you a fiend at this point?
I want to know, at what age did y'all all start smoking?
I can tell you now. I was 14 and I was 13 going on 14 in the 8th grade. And I'll never forget my biggest high moment was going to the Game and Snoop Dogg concert. I was just talking to them about this on the Juice Box podcast. And that was like the first time I ever really smoked in public. We was at the concert. It was the Snoop Dogg and the Game. They did the How the West Was Won tour in Philly at the Spectrum. And I never forget, I was just in there just a high. And we all in the 8th grade and our moms dropped us all off and we just a high. And we just blasting the music. Mind you, Snoop Dogg was like 3 hours late. The Game had already did his set. We just high. And we just like looking around at 8th grade. And I remember them coming to pick us up and we laughed the whole car ride home. Everybody like, what the hell is so funny? And you know, at 14 and you smoking, everything's funny. Everything is funny. You laughing at the damn sky. You know what I mean? Everything's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
So what about y'all?
I was
Justin,
17.
I hear from you. You've been a little quiet.
17.
Well, I started smoking when I was like 18. I don't know about
So late,
that's right.
late bloomer.
13. But I started and I smoked in Red House for the first time with one of my friends.
It's rats in that part.
No, it was like the daytime. We was running back and forth, like trying to find.
They don't have no respective time to come out.
It was like an adventure after we smoked. That was like my first time smoking. Like,
Oh, you go, Justin. How
ever
was it?
since then.
Did you smoke right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I didn't
smoke
right.
I didn't smoke right either.
Let me tell you,
Right, I did. 'Cause
it's
I had
crazy.
giggles.
I was a late bloomer. I was actually introduced by smoking by this guy over here.
Hi! I'm so good. That is a compliment.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a great feeling. That's
a great feeling.
So
Because that's almost like saying, no, I ain't gonna say that out loud. But that's, oh, you know how you knew what I was about to say. You knew what I was about to say. It was almost like that feeling. Like, you know, but I'm not gonna take credit for that, but I will say, it is a great feeling. It's almost like saying,
I
like,
was
thank
25.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It got to when we was hanging out, I would just keep drinking. Then one day he was like, this with the L.
Because I'm so used to passing it.
It wouldn't move. And I'm like, shh. And it was.
It don't move. It don't move.
Gus, I want to know. I'm dying to know.
I was 14.
Woo!
I was 14. Yeah, I was 14. It was the summer going into high school. And I remember I was with my big bro. And it was me, him, his little brother, and then it was with Adam. and these 2 girls, these older girls. And he used to just get in a lot of trouble. So he used to always have these girls. He moved out to the suburbs, so he always had these like white girls and shit. I never smoked
Not the
before
smoke
because in my eyes, I was an athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was playing ball. Like, I was in the prime years of my life. I'm focused. He was like, yeah, you don't gotta smoke, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta roll the windows up. And here I am today. It was a wrap. Nah, literally, he was like, you gotta roll the windows. I was like, all right, cool. Rolled the windows up. 10 minutes later,
So
I
you was
was out.
hotboxing.
I'm gonna ask y'all
I was done for. And I just remember,
That'd be the
like,
worst kind.
I just remember
It's
every
already
time.
protection. If it's
Can I ask y'all?
Everything was so funny, yo.
Y'all down? Can I ask y'all a question?
Please.
Question.
Would you make y'all horny?
Yes.
They do.
Woo!
It
It
do.
depends.
Yeah, that depends.
It definitely do.
Listen.
I'm gonna tear that ass up.
And I mean, it's about to go down. Baby.
But anything can make you horny.
Charlie said, I'm gonna rock your world tonight. I'm high as shit. You
Damn.
Sometimes
But only
It do.
for edibles for me though. Not
It's the
regular,
edible.
not regular weed. Like,
No,
weed.
it's
so
the
let me ask you
edible.
this. Like super horny or just like
Baby.
I can go.
No, like super.
Oh, like I gotta get.
Like I'm taking my
Listen.
clothes off right now.
I'm already at the door. Where you at?
One
Listen.
of them.
When we done recording, it's on. Listen, it's got to go.
Terry.
Oh.
I feel like, girl, like, it depends.
Wait, can you just give a second? We all got marinated.
Yeah.
These two right here.
What?
This is a lot. I'm sorry, go ahead. Tim.
Yeah.
It's just a
Terry.
lot.
No, Terry. No, ain't no it's cool. Ain't no goddamn school.
And I didn't smoke. Just to let y'all know I'm not high right now. This is just me.
But
I'm
you
not high.
edibles.
I ain't had no edibles, Terry. Don't be trying to do me.
She starts saying no.
I like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, damn, girl.
Told you.
Like,
No,
so,
my bad experience was on that.
Like she's so above us.
Right.
I ate a whole fruity
Ain't
pebble
nobody tell you
for
do
my
all that.
birthday, but I didn't know because I'm not used to eating edibles. I used to smoke. I haven't smoked in like forever. And I ate that whole fucking fruity pebble.
It was done.
Bitch, all day. It was my birthday. I missed my whole birthday night. Shot my friends, stuff, and down. They took care of me, took my ass home. We was supposed to go to karaoke. She like, bitch, you was done for the night. You going to the crib. I went in the bed, missed my whole birthday night. It was.
I'm just the overhead nibbler. And
I lost my life that night. Ooh.
Come on, Terry.
Kind of.
It's a cookie and it's a brownie.
I ain't taking
No,
no bite.
he's selling it to you.
It's a cereal bar.
Brownie.
That's a
No,
cereal bar.
we here.
Listen.
Cause I don't like, cause Trent, he's showing off. Cause Trent know he would be more vocal about this than anybody on this damn stage.
But look at his eyes.
He needs another bite. No, I think he needs another bite.
I'll be right back.
So, hey, let me ask you this. Have any of you ever cooked with weed?
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
say you got butter in the car.
Yeah, I love cooking with weed.
I have.
Cooking with weed.
I
Yeah.
have.
It's very simple. You literally just make the butter. Once you make the butter, you
You can
good.
make anything.
Yeah,
It's like use a
I
butter.
want to make a grilled cheese.
You can make you can use the butter as like your oil. Like,
grilled
if you make
cheese?
it like spaghetti, for example, or
Ooh.
some shit like that. Something like that you can put in your sauce. You can saute something. You can saute anything with it.
Ooh, see, that's
And it
what I'm
gives
telling
you that
you.
weed taste though. Like I had
No,
somebody
see,
had weed
they-
butter on a roll for like Thanksgiving one day.
Yo.
Night.
You have to do it
And I
right.
was like,
You gotta do it right. I've never made.
I don't know. I had this macaroni and cheese one time, baby. I don't know what they did with that, but the thing about eating food, like macaroni and cheese or something like that, having that as an edible, it makes you go back and eat because you get hot. So you keep.
That's what gets on my nerves.
You be
about
like,
edibles.
I'm
Because
hungry.
You be hungry and then you'll eat more edible. And then you'll be hungry and then you eat more edible.
So you just
You're hungry.
cereal.
So do you like bombs and stuff, or just like,
So I really am like a roll-up type person.
Me too.
But cause bongs, you just sitting there wasting weed. Like you get good hits, but it's just like I like the experience.
I don't like
I like the experience of it.
Some
It's-
people like that. I don't like. I like the oral fixation of like this.
But you know what I like about a bong? Cause you ain't got it won't be on you. That's what I like about a bong. That like with some reason when you
Like the
roll up,
smell?
yeah, everything
And that's why I
covers
like
you for all
edibles.
day. When you take a little bong hit, you good. You can leave the bong at home. You don't even look like you smoke weed. You don't smell like you smoke weed. But as soon as you smoke a whole L, you just smell like a pound. Everybody looking at you like,
But so-
and everybody like,
like a pound.
you know how many times I can smell? I was like to go, listen, I'm about to fart. So come on,
But
back
you would be
up.
surprised. Everybody smokes weed. Everybody. You know.
They be wondering.
Everybody smoke
Listen.
weed. I don't care if everybody has a little lamp. My problem is I like to do it and have a good time. It's really like a vibe. It's a
Yes.
chill type
Yes.
experience, and it's all about what you do and how you do it.
Yes.
And that's what I said. Like I'm not the kind of person that's sitting all outside and just I gotta roll. It's not that serious.
Mhm.
Like I like to have minds when I'm chilling, when I'm relaxing, when I'm on my
Dinner
way out,
night.
something like that. And my
So
nights
you're-
watching a
Some
good
people smoke
movie,
alone, some
things
people
like that.
smoke with you.
But I'm not the kind of person. I'm not 12. I'm not 16, 18 no more. I'm sitting on a corner sitting here rolling wraps and roaches. I mean, Dutchess and stuff on the block. I'm not doing that.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like I take it a little more serious now, like versus back then. Like I'm not gonna lie, I probably when I first started probably was trying to be cool or friendly, but I ended up liking it.
Right.
So like now it's like I'm like specific about like the strands I get. Like my little brother, he knowledgeable, tell me about like different stuff. It's like I take it a little more serious now, just because it's like something that's a part of like my everyday.
Every day. And it's like a little
It's
nothing that you gotta like broadcast or wear on your sleeve. It's just like, this is what I do, cool. Like,
I can't do it every day. Shit, I still be
I think a
recovering.
lot of us are in a good position because it's like for me, I was 14, right? I'm 27 now, so I've been smoking for 13 years. So the way I see it is I'm so knowledgeable on it, and now that it's at a point where it is mainstream, it's like I've already told myself I gotta figure out how to make $1 million off the marijuana industry. Like as much money as I've spent on it in the last 13 years, I need that shit back. Plus, I'm not like I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. At the crib, I literally have a textbook called marijuana. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know my shit, and just because it's like, and I know the different effects. I know what different things can do to you. So like, it's weird. It's just a really interesting time that we're in where it's like, it really is 100% mainstream.
It's so accessible.
So accessible. I went to Denver. I just came back from Denver. It was just like I walked in to a Rite Aid of weed.
You go on the malls right there.
It's just like a Rite Aid. Like this dispensary was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? They got them all
They got
over.
CBD stuff on all the shelves.
But then they
like,
tax it like
everywhere.
crazy. That's the whole thing about everything. They'll tax
It was the price was
But hold
just
on, y'all. Let me ask y'all this. So I want to go around the room because we're gonna have some fun with this episode too. I want to have some fun now that we're letting this kick in and we're singing and we're talking. What's the weirdest thing as we go around the room that ever happened to you while you were
this dickhead, right?
Wait, man, sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to hear this. Like when I was
Me too.
younger, like I used to be so paranoid smoking. Like if I was like, because I couldn't like just do it around my parents or in the house, so I had to be like in a car with friends or something. So in the car smoking with one of my friends, and like we was almost done. It was like almost to a roach, not that small yet though. And a cop had pulled up. Like didn't like pull up next to us or nothing like that. But we saw cops and we was like, I ate the roach. I ate the roach.
I knew you was going to say
And the cop walked right past me. The cop walked up to somebody else's car or house or something, and then all my freaking say was, it was my turn next. And I'm sitting here coughing.
Yo.
Justin, what you got?
Well, I mean, I think anything could be weird when you like real high. Like, you know, those things you get real high. So, say like when you lose like something like a phone or something, like this the thought of you losing something, this baffles my mind. Like I'm fried, but I'm always checking stuff. But when I lose it, I'm like, where the fuck did that shit go? I don't know where it happened. Like, you know.
It be.
You done pinged it and shit. And then you don't even know.
Go ahead, Trey.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Trey.
I can name the dumbest thing I did. So you know, like when you go to a hotel, when you smoke in a bathroom, what you gotta do?
Drop the shower instead of run the shower.
So like
Put
Terry
the
said.
towel in the door.
Yeah,
You know a lot for someone that don't smoke.
I used to.
Go ahead. Wait, hold on.
Right, but not no more.
Go ahead. Wait, don't mess up the story.
So I was like 16. My mom was like downstairs, like just chilling. I'm like, yo, if I smoke this roach in the bathroom with the shower on, there's no way. I was in there for like 3 minutes. Then I hear my sister walk past, like, I know you're not in there smoking. My mom came up, whooped my ass. I was like 16, just being dumb as shit.
Yo, that is funny as shit.
Nah.
Watering.
Go ahead, girl.
Shouldn't even have been there.
All right. So this dude, man. So he's outside school. It's probably like junior, like 17 maybe. So he's sitting on a ledge, right? So we're all just sitting there smoking. We got this like patio right outside school. So we're sitting on the ledge. I don't know. His body just locked, and like he's just sitting there.
I had a friend who did that shit and busted her shit. Oh my God.
And this is on like cement, right?
Damn.
Same thing.
Busts
Same
his
on the
chin
leg. Same
open,
thing.
like so now he's like gushing blood.
Out of nowhere.
Now I went to Central, right? Anybody familiar with the area?
I went to Central.
So where
I'm
something
all
happens,
shit, though.
where would you go?
To the district. What you mean, Einstein? Right?
Einstein, right? Yeah, so we get in the car. He's like, "Take me to UPenn."
Why?
Why?
Wait, hold on.
He probably knew
Yeah,
somebody
bro,
working
nah.
in that hospital.
He like,
Hey,
I need to go to
yo.
UPenn. I need to go to UPenn. Driving to UPenn. Fuck. Get to UPenn. The motherfucking doctor goes, "You high?" So we like, "Nah." Mind you, niggas got weed on them and shit. Smell like a pound. We like 17. We just like, we're fucked. We're going to jail. Everyone's with that.
Damn.
Doctor comes in with some motherfucking ice cream. Let's say, eat this ice cream. I must have, we all was sober in about 5 minutes.
Oh,
That's when I first
right.
learned. And that shit is the weirdest shit because it was like, first of all, how'd your body lock up? Second of all, why the fuck did we go to UPenn when Einstein is right there?
Because Einstein wouldn't have gave you no ice cream.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't have gave us no
The
ice
old
cream.
Einstein, the new
And then
Einstein,
once the
like,
doctor gave us ice cream and we sobered up, it was just like, to this day, I remember that story. It's like, one, it was just full story of why the f***.
Was the ice cream good?
Well, did he get
It was
stitches?
great.
What was
Oh,
that?
yeah, he ended up getting
Oh, yeah.
I was done.
Like, what did the ice cream, like, he ain't stitch him up, he ain't put no gauze on him, like, what?
Let's see. A couple years ago, I was living in LA, and I was out there with a producer, a model, and a singer. So while we out there, you know what I'm saying, we found out about the dispensaries and all that stuff. We started getting, start figuring out what stuff was going on. So the first trip to the dispensary, my roommate goes, he brings back Willie Nelson. That's the name of the strain, right?
Right.
So to my knowledge, y'all know who's Willie Nelson? Who's Willie Nelson?
The guitars?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, country star,
Yeah, country star, right? Okay, cool. So little did I know, I hit this L. When I say two things happen. One, I was looking at myself with no mirror.
I'll say.
So you was stuck.
No. See, that's the crazy. You would think, right? But I was fully mobile, so it's like, why are you here? Like, why?
Yo, why was you there?
Why am I?
Oh, you was Willie Nelson.
Okay, you need to lay
Yo,
down.
you was stripping.
Yeah, you gotta go lay down.
But then it was like, then it turned. Literally, screen pans back.
Scream.
Screen pans back. And I literally see boy literally at this keyboard.
You was tripping.
You was there with Stevie Wonder?
A bitch?
Look, it was just like, wait. It was. I'm trying to tell you.
Who's the bull?
It was my bull, but he was like, you know what I'm saying?
It was my bull.
It was my bull.
You?
It was me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Who's your bull?
but my folks was next to me. So when I turned, right, for the hottest second, when I say I turned and I seen their peoples at their computers, warped me a little bit. Once I seen that, I said, yeah, you need to go lay down.
Was you the only one like this, or everybody?
Bro,
else?
I was, yeah, I might have been the only one like that. But I was calm though.
Oh, Charlie, what you got?
His voice cracked and everything. It's over.
He was thinking about it like,
Charlie,
wow,
what do you have? What do you?
Woo! So the weirdest thing I've done when I was high was I was smoking with my sister and my cousins. They had some weed, taking a shot of Henny, and some edible boy came. So I bought the edible and I ate it. And I was like, oh, this shit ain't nothing. It don't taste like anything. Let's just say I had to go home and I was looking at myself in the mirror like, devil, you can't have my life. I promise you can't. Like, I saw, because I was so high. I was solely tripping. I wanted to go outside and run up and down the street. And I'm like, this is why people get fucked up. They be on this shit. God, oh my God, I'm in a coma. Oh my God, they praying over my life. Oh my God, but God, I promise you, if I don't get high, I gotta wake up, they're praying over my life. And I'm like, that shit was crazy. I said, never again.
Hey, so what about you?
I was in college. That's when I used to smoke, and this was what made me stop smoking for the first time. So we was all in the car hotboxing it, and all of a sudden I couldn't feel my tongue no more. So I hauled ass from the car. Mind you, I had on these little ass shorts. They was like pajamas because I was in my own car. Ran into the building and I got under the covers. All my friends came back, my roommates came back like, you alright, you alright? I'm like, yo, I'm talking like that. Because I was trying not to swallow my tongue, I swear to God. I cannot lie. I was like, yo, if anything happened to me, just take me to the hospital, yo. Don't tell my mom. Don't tell my mom what happened to me. And I literally fell asleep, like biting down on my tongue, like, and I was out like for the rest of the night, like it's a, it's I woke up. So don't laugh at me. So that's why I stopped smoking the first time.
So wait, how did you? What happened to your tongue?
Yo!
I was just so paranoid.
Yo!
I was high. Like,
How? How?
I was high.
No, how were you talking?
Oh, I was like, Lord, please.
Say it, but what were you saying? Like, help me.
I said, please don't let me die. I was like, Lord, please don't let me die.
Yep.
And then I told my friends, I said, if anything happened to me.
No, that's not how you
What's that
talk.
tongue?
No, I'm not doing it. You're not gonna make me do it again. I don't want to be traumatized. You're gonna make me relive it.
My fault.
Don't make me relive it.
I know. You already relived it. I wasn't even there.
Whoa, I'm sorry.
That was one time. Then the other time.
Oh, she got hold on. Don't worry.
I ate that edible last year for my birthday.
Wait, last year?
With my friends. Remember I told you I was at the
So when
beach
did you
and my
stop smoking?
friends?
Exactly.
But I wasn't
First time.
smoking. That was an edible.
Oh, okay.
I had smoked in years, but I had an edible because
Right.
this guy, I had this chef come and cook for us, and he brought me a Fruity Pebbles edible. He must have knew that was my favorite cereal.
That is my
So
shit.
I'm biting it, and I'm like, damn, this shit tastes good. I ate the whole thing. So I get to the beach. I'm frolicking in the water and shit. My friend like, come here. She like, come here. I'm like, not paying her ass no mind. So I finally go over there like, bitch, what you want? She like, bitch, it's a shark right there. I turned around. No lie. It was a shark. Almost died. So she like, we out. We going home. We go to the ice cream shop. The guy had to go in the back and get the bowls for the ice cream. And I'm like, yo, what if he poisoned my So I'm eating the ice cream when we get in the car. I was like, I don't want this shit. And then That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I don't smoke. That's why.
The
Wait,
weirdest
my whole
thing that ever
Sunday.
happened to me, y'all, this gonna crack y'all up. I was home, right? And I had just smoked. And I said, oh, let me order a pizza. So I ordered from Southside. I ordered a pizza from Southside. Then I was like, I took a couple more puffs. And then I said, Dad, I really want a pizza. Let me order a pizza. So I called another pizza shop to order the pizza.
How many pieces came, or how many pieces?
It's not over. So then I called back, right? I said, I just ordered the pizza. Can I have two? Because I didn't order the first one.
Yo,
So then, when the pizzas came, right?
Pizza.
And when the pizzas came, I said, oh my God, who ordered all of these pizzas? I said, I was like, somebody's playing a joke. Because I only ordered one pizza. Why is there one?
But I'll take it if you're here.
I said, somebody ordered for me. They was like, no, we have the order right here. You call back and you ordered two. And I said, no such thing. I wouldn't need to do that. It's only me. I only need one pizza. I wouldn't do that. It was a wrap. They was just like, you paid for the pizzas because they already paid for them when you order them online with your card. So I was like, I don't want this one. Too late, so I had 3 pizzas. So that was the weirdest shit I've ever done.
3 pieces. 3 pieces. That's one more than the two you mentioned.
Yep.
I want a pizza.
No, I had 3. It was 3 because I ordered 1 and then I ordered 2.
What kind of pizza?
From the same store?
Same place.
Wow.
Remember, I called one and ordered a pizza. Then I called another one, and then 15 minutes later, I called back and said, "Can I add a pizza to that order?" And then
Which one came first?
So one place ordered pizza, and then another place.
Which one came first? But which one came first?
They both came like 15 minutes away from each other. So I think the first one by itself came, and I was enjoying that one.
So you
eating the pizza, and I didn't. And you had to see me. I remember. I the door like that. And then they came to the door with 2 more pieces. I was like, it's not for my house. I got my. That's how I even do it.
That's what I needed to get to.
I ordered 2 pizzas from a whole different place. Cosmos.
We all have some crazy ass experiences. Then why do we still smoke?
And promise that we're not gonna.
Why do y'all still smoke?
I would say
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one.
I got this little white
Y'all
line.
was on y'all deathbed with these stories,
no.
hallucinating and shit. And y'all still
No, I
smoke.
would say like even with like my situation,
You was hallucinating.
I've had
It's an
15 million
experience.
more situations that were probably, you know, more deadly or like
Yeah.
shit almost got really bad. But like I think for me it's not even about the lifestyle, it's just that I've been doing it for so long.
You learn
Like,
to
I've
live
been
it.
doing it since I was 14. I was, you know what I'm saying, waking up, going to school, getting high before school.
So is it like a weed
6th
addiction?
period. No, hold on. So 6th
You can be addicted to weed.
So the reason I say slow down is I think it's like I don't think it's so much of an addiction as much as it is. It's something that you've learned to like. I mean, I don't know. I also may not know that.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, I would say it's a habit. It's a
lifestyle.
habit. Like it's just what I do. I wake
It's
up.
like getting in the
I'm
shower
normal,
every
yeah.
day.
So can you go without smoking?
Can I like go what?
Like go like a couple days without smoking. Like if you
For
say
what?
like I gotta wake up and smoke,
So like
then that would be you're addicted to weed.
yeah, no, it's not like I wake up and like oh my god I need to smoke, but it's just like I mean my normal routine. I wake up, brush my teeth.
But do you get up and not eat?
Like I think it's just normal.
Sometimes.
Like some people
So
do
you just don't,
yoga.
do you ever go a day without eating?
Sometimes.
A whole day?
My sugars be low
You
as
said
hell.
a
I
whole
be ready
day?
to fall and
You said a
pass
whole
out.
day? A
I'm
whole
ready to
day?
pass out. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, so that's
But that's like a necessity.
But we don't feel that way about
though.
But I also
Like,
say
you
this.
have to eat.
I also say this, and around I know you guys understand. Like as a creative, it genuinely does help. Like I've tried to stop smoking. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna focus on work. It's just not the same. Like my mind is just not as focused. Whereas let me hit the L. Yo, I'm creative and I'm locked in.
Natural
Let me tell you this. We are now sitting on a set of why I sat around and I pondered these ideas. I pondered that I go ahead and spark the L and I think about what I want to talk about and what we talk about regularly in our conversations because I talk to a lot of y'all on the regular, like Rihanna, Justin, Terry, Trent. I talk to y'all the most on a regular basis. Charlie, shut up, but I talk to them like a lot. I mean, because you know, a whole lot. So, you know, and I think about this stuff while we do it. And that's why sometimes you just gotta roll up on it. Sometimes you gotta roll up on it even when you're having a bad day. You be sitting here like you might want to like go off on somebody. You just like, you know what? I ain't even gonna go off on them. Let me just roll up real quick, think about it, get my little.
You just feel
Get out my
And you
feelings.
feel like better.
Therapy
And that goes back to the episode where we talked about forgiveness a few episodes back. I was saying how sometimes you do gotta sometimes just think about it. You just gotta kind of think about it and just let your emotions calm down and you could kind of come to some type of sense sometimes because when you're in a different, sometimes you have to be in a different state sometimes to even see yourself or see the situation from a different light to say, let me go ahead and it's worth the conversation now.
And I also say, because I just heard weird, like, it's almost for some people like a therapy session. Like, I know for me personally, it's gotten me through some, like, hard times in life where it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just roll up and I can put a smile on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be fake, and I understand that it's a temporary state of mind. I do understand that, and that can be problematic. But at the same time, this can go into the same conversation we had about, you know, like as men, we can't seek out and say, hey, I got something going on. Or,
But
hey,
you know
I got
what, Gus,
mental-
before you
I
go
wanna
on,
talk about
I
something.
want to break this because I don't want that to seem like it's becoming a dependent either. Because that's where we start kind of mulling over substance abuse, where it's kind of like, and that's that thin line because they almost say when you kind of need it to be in a different mood or change a thing, it's almost like saying it's substance abuse. That's why it's that thin line, y'all. So a lot of people do it for recreational use. Excuse me, and a lot of people do it to cope. I would say for me personally, if I could speak on it, it's definitely recreational.
All right now.
Wow. But it's definitely recreational for me. I can't say that I've ever used it in a way to be like, let me hurry up and get out of the situation and go smoke because you're getting on my nerves. I've never did it like that. I've always used it as a you know, maybe, you know, once I get home and mull it over type thing. Like usually something like if you feel like you gotta run to it, that's a situation. That's like almost substance. That like not even almost. It is. Yeah. It's substance abuse. So it's a difference. So like I said, it kind of burrows on that thin line because some people really feel like they have to smoke. Yeah, I have a friend that does not start his day without smoking. He cannot get out of bed. He can't he won't start his day. He won't go to work. He has to puff before he goes. That's a little bit of a substance abuse out there because you need it to even function. So I want to just make sure y'all out there know the differences between the two because I don't want it to be misconstrued in any way with the drug abuse thing because we stand with people who do have a drug abuse situation and we always want you to go out there and seek the necessary help that you may need for those kinds of things. But it is a thin line. Go ahead.
And also, it's for real, when it comes down to marijuana, you realize that it really depends on the mentality of the individual.
Yeah.
Because the herb is doing nothing but being itself.
Yeah.
If you burn it, it's going to produce what it's going to produce. And the effects that it has are the effects that it has. So we as people cannot, isolate. We cannot group together, people into these boxes of like, oh, okay, well, these are the dependents just because they smoke marijuana. Okay, so if you're going to do that, I'm going to immediately go back to the tobacco. Because that is the only mainstream drug that no one has really compared anything to. Or has actually just blatantly called out the statistics of it.
But let me tell you the difference, though. When you had that conversation where you see people that say, that roll up one and then smoke it, and then right after that, oh, I got to roll up again, I ain't high enough.
Whoa.
Then they go, what's going on?
Right.
Like, what's happening right now? What's about the, like, what's this turning into? Like, what are you smoking for?
Yeah.
Because I'm good. Like, if we rolled up, or if we in a session, that's good, I'm cool.
Right.
I'm not the kind of person that got to go ahead, oh, child. Let me go ahead because I need another. It's like that's a different kind of situation. That becomes a problem.
They be pre-roll already, sitting in the glove box, sitting in a little container, sitting in a little what's that called, like a Tupperware joint.
Yeah.
And they be like pre-roll like one after another. Like how the fuck?
They took their time. They sat down. So I would roll these up.
Like how do you? But I mean that person just like you were saying would need to smoke in order to like get anything done. Like, so that's why when I say, is it an addiction? Like, not to be smart, but for somebody that like you, like he been smoking since he was like 13, 14 and now he's 37. So for you to be smoking every single day for that long, no, not him, the person I'm talking about. Like, every day, like that's dependency. And then when I brought it up to him, like, did you ever think about like slowing down or like quitting? And he got so defensive, and then that to me was a red flag, like because that's the kind of work that I do. Like that's a red flag. Like
now, defensive. That's another thing. Like, that's a different layer. Like when you become defensive about certain things like drugs and all that, like I could understand people be like Gus, your question was logical. It made sense. Like why stop? Like I'm not like, bothering nobody, but when it comes to the point of me getting nasty about it, like, oh, it ain't no habit. I ain't got no, and now it's like, all right, you kind of are covering up for something. You do have a habit, like at this point. But certain people, it's a recreational use. Why?
And like
why?
Me, like,
it's not like I'm not going to work because of it. It's not like I'm not making my money. I'm not treating people different because of it. I'm not losing friends, losing sleep, losing hours, sickness. I'm not going in the hospital. What's the problem? That's how I look at it. Like where it's not that type of drug where it makes you, any way different from your normal thing. You might be a little. Sometimes you might drink. Sometimes you might be. Might be more tired. Some people, it depends on what you smoke. Some weed makes you tired. Some weed get you up. Some weed get you goofy. It just depends. And then sometimes it's all about what vibe you're in at that moment. If I'm at a party vibe, I might party a little bit more. If I'm in the chill type vibe, I might chill a little bit more. If I'm watching a movie, I'm in the bed vibe. Whatever. If I'm horny, I'm harder. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But people got to stop looking at it as more than just that. If it is more than just that, seek help. Right. If it's not, let it be.
And I think everybody got to realize it affects everybody differently.
Yeah.
It's literally everybody different. We smoke the exact same L.
It's so many people that abuse it though too. Like you gotta look at it on that side. Like how many people, like even when we're younger and now, they'll scrape up like their last couple dollars.
Oh, remember that, Terry?
Like, or just
And
like,
Carter?
or
No, I'm saying that was like our thing back in Cheney. You was there,
used to
yeah.
go half on it. That's,
Even
that's what we
before
was
Cheney,
like.
I remember always asking my uncle who used to live with us, like, you got like $6 on you or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's all
You
it
would be
took.
up there, we be in your now asking, yo,
$6.
I got $250, you got
My
$250,
friend
I got $1.
But
I remember those
but
days.
now it's people who like literally like won't handle their business, like pay their bills, like you know, it's a lot of people.
But they always got money for weed. Though.
always.
Oh,
I
got
don't
money.
understand.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
ain't that
somebody
crazy? You be like this, and they guess what they say. They go to you, oh, I'm going smoke. Oh, I'm going smoke. Okay, so you must be high. Well, that's a way to cancel out your problems. I know I got 80 bills due, so this is a way to cope with me knowing that I have 80 bills due, because I can't face the fact that I
Like
have 80
spending
bills.
some of that 80 bills.
Right.
But always still got weed.
Oh, and always want to get high.
But remember getting high off of Nick's or Reggie?
With a
Oh,
chocolate.
my
I wish somebody would get Reggie.
That's all I
Ice
so now I can't smoke that new shit
Yeah.
y'all young kids smoke.
And then there was certain.
Remember, you could get you a fat brown Nick and with 90 seeds in it, and he thought you was hitting home.
Yeah.
You was just taking them out, taking the seeds
Take the
out.
little stems out.
Oh man, we would just be sitting there
And you had that fat ass dust that you had to use your trans pass.
and take a little. Yeah.
And you had to take out the cancer paper, you know what I'm saying?
I had a splitter.
I ain't have enough money for the splitter, so I used my money for the weed and for the roll up. That's all we had.
We
So
just had
I ain't giving out no
Sharknadoes
secrets, but I
and
get my
crickets.
tell because we've been out of that school for about 11 years now. It was
that
different
make me
rooms that
old
sold
as hell.
different things. So some rooms up Cheney had weed, some room had Dutchess, some rooms had this. You knew a room to go to get your shit. Whatever
Some
you'll
rooms
get, how it
sold
was.
cheeseburgers.
Yes, they did. So, okay,
Some rooms, this one guy sold
Jungle
curry
juice?
chicken
Or
platters.
loco. It was always that. So whatever your little thing was, that's just what it was. Y'all, any final words on the matter before we get up out of here?
Nobody
I
high.
have a curious
Nobody
question.
All right, go ahead.
I just need to know niggas' pet peeves with their plugs.
With the what? With the plugs? So, inconsistency. I dare you to tell me you out.
Thank you.
I dare you to tell me you out of weed.
Thank you.
I dare you. I put so much money in your pocket. Because let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'm 2 to 3 eighths a week. That's where I'm at. 2 to 3. So, therefore, you done already made a good $75 to $100 off me this week. You should never be out of anything. Because that's just me. So, let's see whatever everybody else then gave you. God, can we edit this out? Because I don't want to tell nobody how much I spent on weed. We going to take that part out. Go ahead. So, what about y'all?
I hate when it's like the summertime or something, and then you call them and you're like, oh, I'm at Dorney Park. Like, who told you to go have fun?
That bothers me too. I did like my mom just went to the Sixers game. I was pissed.
I just hate when you'll hit them up and they go, alright, I'll be there in 15 minutes. 15 minutes never.
It's an hour.
Turn to 30,
It's an hour.
35. But then I don't be mad no more because it's like, alright, I know better. So that's where you have the hiccups. Like, hey,
Here's the cue, y'all. Before y'all finish,
You be cheating
to
on them.
order before
You
you're
got to just like-
to order before you're actually out.
I need to get high.
You have to. You gotta re up before you're actually out. Don't wait until you're out to re up.
Right, no.
Never wait till you're out there.
The
Look
golden
desperate
rule.
and crazy.
Right. I try to always make sure
I'm in this conversation.
Go ahead, Trent.
I don't know. It's probably still like when they hit you up late, like the next day. Like if you're asking for something specific,
You still need that?
2 days later, you still need it.
I'm like,
No, I don't. Thank
That's
you.
disrespectful.
But no thank
Thank you. I went out to the park to go scoop up all the dirt I could find out there. Thanks. And it still didn't equal up to your dirt. I'll apologize tomorrow. But right now, go ahead, Gus. What you hate about your club?
Yeah, y'all named all the really good ones. But I think one really is inconsistency in the product. Like, you know what I'm saying? 1 week they'll have some crazy shit. And then the next week you go back and they got some bullshit. And it's like, yo, what you, like, bro, like, I come to you, you know what I'm saying, because your shit's quality.
You need my plug number.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm good now. You feel me? I'm good now. Yeah, no, I'm good now.
Earl, you went already? Charlie, you going? Are you going? Did you go?
No, I mean we like to parallel with you.
Oh, you
saying,
parallel,
on,
yeah.
on the inconsistency. Like I had a plug where it's like if you are close to me,
Mhm.
right? and we designate that I'm on my way and you live literally within, what, 10?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you I'm coming. Why do you have me outside? Why do you have me wait? I'm talking.
Standing out front.
I'm talking.
Right.
It's the.
They like
It's,
my fault, bro.
it's the plugs that's not too. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
I hate that.
Why do you have me waiting?
I get
You see what I'm saying?
Because they be howling.
I hate
Like, be ready, have it already ready. So when
You
you
know what
come
I'm
to the
saying?
door, it's just wow.
Exactly. Like
Charlie, what you got?
Well, because I do more edibles, I just hate when I find somebody I like that be good, we build a connection, and then they just drop off the face of the earth. And you be like, what the fuck? So now I gotta start sampling other shit to figure out what no, it's not strong enough, or that's not good, or they're not, that's nasty. To find somebody else, and then I get hooked on that person. Like, we gotta bring in the money and everything, and just disappear. And
Man,
it's like, what the fuck?
Never mind. The plugs that keep getting in and out of jail.
Oh.
Those are the worst. I had one plug from I was 14 to I was about 21. I had to stop going because he just kept going in and out of jail. I got tired of chasing him, getting a message back 6 months later. Like, I'm back out. Bro, just
I can't
staying.
take it. I can't have it.
Nah, I'm back out.
Text messages, I got this string. I got
Yeah, like,
With the
Oh, they now.
emoji
What's
and
up with them
something.
now sending you videos?
Yeah.
Like, you know how many videos I'm getting?
It says you want these,
what? Yo, all up in the bag. All up in the
And everything got a name to it. I don't be understanding.
Yeah, you gotta put
This
the
be-
flag.
Don't name my shit no more. I don't want my shit to
Zaza,
I got some Kobe OG. Rest in peace. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want that. And they be talking about, I got that blueberry yum yum. I got that strawberry gum gum.
Is it-
I got that honeybee sucker bit. And you like, what the fuck is that?
Is it weed?
Man, I got snozzberry.
Not Snozzberry.
Come on, nobody, whoever heard of snozzberry? You know?
Whoa.
I'm gonna watch that too.
Anybody else y'all got any final thoughts before we get out of here? Because you know this is the mid-season finale.
Listen,
I'm high.
it need to. Listen, we need to get to a point where it's not so taboo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this. I don't know why, but I gotta keep going back to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Tobacco.
The tobacco. Because if we had, because for real.
Well, he's totally against cigarettes, Newport, and Camel, and Marlboro.
No way.
No.
Win against that one.
No.
Caught me.
What I'm saying is I'm talking about the quality of, you know what I'm saying? The same if I want to go on a smoke break, you feel me? It's taboo of me
Yeah.
if I were to have it.
Oh, what kind of smoke break I want to take?
Exactly.
Oh, you mean so while you at Chip 9 to 5, while everybody out there smoking cigarettes, you want to goddamn puff your L. You want fair exchange.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yes, that's
I
exactly
wouldn't
what I
like
want.
how it's so like frowned upon, especially like even versus
So that means
alcohol.
that they had smoke breaks. If you
But we
we
can have this
in the
tobacco
cigarette break,
breaks.
you would go ahead doing work and smoke.
Not at work just
But you
because the
still
type of
gotta,
work
you
I
still
do.
gotta
like-
sneak it. Like that's the word.
I think you can be a productive pothead, like she said.
Oh, I have it.
You can smoke, but then I'm smart enough to know to spray myself before I come in, make sure I'm presentable and stuff like
I
that.
have a whole
So-
kit, like a little.
And it goes back to
Wash your mouth. You got mouthwash.
Cigarette stink too. People go on cigarette breaks and they be stinking more than LP.
It's about not abusing it because the abuse will affect your productivity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you say people say we at one point allow people to do that. You go out smoke 1, 2, 3, come back.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, you gotta think about businesses probably had a stigma that if they were to allow people to do that, people would be drawing. You know what I'm saying? Out there for.
But that's not
You know
even
what
the
I'm saying?
case. Like if you study it. It's
Exactly.
But you know what? I can't wait for the second half of this season. I mean, the second half of the season. Because I know we're really going to get into some stuff. I know we really are. This was good. What y'all think about this one? I like this one. I really thought it was good. Yeah, did none of it was kicking for y'all?
I'm high.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Them joints is escape.
I don't know how y'all was
Them
being so
joints is
serious.
just kick it.
Y'all was having some deep
Just
combos.
kick it. Who did it? Wendy Williams. I got in my show like Wendy did. Wendy did. Just kick it. Give it up, though, for my guests. We will see y'all for the second half of the season. Thank y'all for tuning in, for rocking with me. Remember to comment, to like, to share. Hop on everybody'stalkingshow.com. Get your merch. Holler at us. Don't forget to check out Juicebox Podcast with my boy Trent on there. Go to Bella Rihanna on there. Go get some of the products she got. Charlie and the Chris and Charlie show, or the Charlie and Chris show, whatever they find about it. Check that out. Earl, he's an actor. Check him out in Philadelphia. The series coming up, right? Ain't you in that?
You said
Are you in Philadelphia? Are you in something else?
I'm not in Philadelphia.
All right, you might be in something else though.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
shout out to Philadelphia, the series too. I hear that's coming. Shout out to y'all, whatever that is, and all that. And we'll keep up with everybody. Smoke that stuff. Get up with us. Holler at us. We out. Peace. It's your boy Mark Jack.